am 23 weeks pregnant. It's actually happening. So in the last few days, I have seen a lot of real life babies, and it's just been a bit of a reality check that in a few months' time, I am going to have one of these wee babies. So it's really, really exciting. And I'm just loving that in a few days, I am going to be officially at viable point. It's just getting to those milestones like 20-week scan, 24 weeks for viability. And then a friend of mine had a baby at 26 weeks, and just seeing that I can get to these next stages. I've got my midwife appointment week 25, and that'll be the first time I meet my midwife. So yeah, hopefully that'll go okay. And then I have my glucose tolerance test as well. So things are happening, and I'm finally getting what looks a wee bit more like a bump than just the expansion of my moundy stomach. So yeah. So in terms of difficulties this week, apart from like everything's been really positive, and it's been lovely to feel clients' joy, like when couples that I've married, how happy they are at the news that we're sharing. And yeah, it's just lovely to be able to create a wee bit more joy for the world, and yeah, that there's hope at the end of this tunnel. But yeah, in terms of like what's difficult this week, it's been probably sleep has been impacted, and especially with restless legs. And I started going for walks at night to try and help that. And I'd say it helped in order to delay the restless legs happening around 5-ish, and elevating them more, as well as the pregnancy pillow. I'm having like another pillow under my kind of like calves, and hot water bottle has helping as well. And then I'm starting to get like aches again around my hips. I think a bit more expansion going on there. I've got a couple of stretch marks on the stomach as well, which my husband kindly pointed out. But I'm delighted to have stretch marks because it means a wee baby's growing inside of me. So yeah, and then the other thing is I am snoring like a bloody trooper, and yeah, just I don't want to be a snorer. So I have bought these little nasal strips to have a whirl with. God knows if I'm going to be able to sleep with them, but I need to try something, and it might actually help my sleep as well. It's so lovely to be able to sleep for a couple of hours at a time, because normally it's like if I sleep for half an hour to an hour, that's kind of the norm at the minute with needing to go to the loo. And last night I think I had a 2-hour stint and a 3-hour stint. It was like, oh, yeah, party on when I woke up those with those big long stints of sleep. So yeah, there's me at 23 weeks with my little warble on moment, and I'll be back for a 24-week update with probably my glucose tolerance scan, and just to be utterly relieved that I've got to this point. Oh yeah, the other thing as well is the night before last, I dreamt that I started bleeding. That was just a bit crap. I'm not good at differentiating reality and dreams a lot of the time, and my husband was sleeping yesterday morning when I left the house, and I was like, I need to talk to somebody. I need this out of my brain. And I don't think I'm anxious in real life. It's lovely to get to bed and not have bled that day, but I'm kind of past that now, so it was just a bit annoying to have a dream about bleeding. But anyway, I am 23, nearly 24 weeks pregnant. Can't wait.